Bradley, Man United 3, West Ham United 0. Just a clean sheet, keep it moving. Yes, bit of a downer with the Martinez situation. Hopefully that's not too bad. But that's what we wanted to see, isn't it?
Yeah, professional performance. We didn't see that much, to be honest. It was kind of a boring watch. But I'll take a boring watch than more like a dramatic watch because my heart can't take it at the moment.
Well, that's and you know what? It's a good point because I was, we were watching the game together, weren't we? And at half time, we were like, that was rubbish. And I think quite a few people disagree with us. A lot of people I rang into the channel and they were like, no, that was all right, And then second half we go. But actually, that point you said there, you much rather that and 3-0 just get it done than what happened at Wolves.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it went from one moment to from a TV controller into the bin, and then at the other moment running the house like a madman.
Yeah, I mean, you said there was moments there it was quite boring today, etc., etc. But who did stand up for you? Who was you impressed with today?
Hoyland, that was a quality goal. He's on a roll now. He's on a roll.
Is he starting to get confident and sort of we're starting to see the type of striker that we've invested so much into now?
I don't want to jinx it,
but you're gonna.
But he is looking good. He's looking all right now. It was always working hard. He was always trying to link the play. It's just falling from a bit more now, so which is nice to see.
And what do you think the main difference is? Do you know what I mean? What do you think of like the main difference of him, of how he's playing now versus what he was doing before, or is it just a question of now he's just got goals which just makes him confident? Was there anything missing?
I think it's just the confidence because really it's not like he's getting service really. It's not like he's scoring, apart from the Wolves goal, he's not really been scoring scruffy goals. It's almost like he's made the goals himself, or he's took it from like a deflection or something. So that hasn't really changed. I would still like to see our wingers or midfielders try and create a bit more for him, but his confidence is definitely high at the moment, which is good to see.
Speaking of our wingers, Garnacho, another 2 goals for him. The first goal, listen, you don't shoot, you don't score.
Yeah.
Left foot, deflected, goes in. Second goal gets put in by Scott McTominay, easy finish into the corner. His tally's increasing nicely.
Yeah. To be fair, we can't be too hard on him. He's 19. I did think he was quite poor in the first half.
He was.
He looks a bit lightweight, but then the second half he grew into the game.
Does that show that he's fearless? That like, even if he might, like, he's had a bad first half, but he's like, I don't care. Give me the ball. Give me it. I don't want it. I want it. I'll keep going. He's fearless.
I do like that about him.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that, as you said, he's fearless. It doesn't matter if he's struggling. He will still demand the ball. He will still try and take him on. He will still try and be brave. And you make your own luck.
Josh, with I lost train of thought there. Bruno, involved where he could be. Casemiro was having a little moan at him in the first half. Why do you think that was? Was it they wanted to play quicker, play forward? What do you think it was?
I think they were kind of frustrating each other at times. It looked like a bit like Dumb and Dumber in the midfield. But then it wasn't all bad. There was some shaky moments, but I'm not going to go into Bruno because he's actually been all right recently.
Yeah, exactly.
I do criticise him a lot, but
you do. You're one of his biggest critics.
But I don't have an agenda. That's one thing I don't have. I will give him credit when he deserves it, and I'll give him constructive feedback.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. If you're listening, Bruno, there's a bit of constructive feedback from Bradley. Little bit of a down on Martinez, though. I mean, how much of a blow could that be? Fingers crossed it isn't, and hopefully that's precautionary and he can play at Villa next week. But it didn't look good, did it?
I didn't like that by Ten Hag though, because if it was like a massive game, I would have understood taking the risk. But we're 2-0 up, and I thought just take him off straight away because you don't want to run the risk. And he should have learned from his mistakes because he'd done that at the beginning of the season, where we rushed him back in pre-season at the beginning of the season, and then he ended up jarring the same injury. I hope he does learn from that because he's such an important player to us. We can't afford to lose him. Yeah,
I think it was one of them when if you feel it like that, they try and give it a go, don't they? Just to feel it out for a couple of minutes to see. But yeah, he obviously went down like that, and you don't want to see that because he's so important.
And he was like, "Don't move."
Proper concern, yeah. Because just in case it is your knee, and it could be bad, the more you move around and etc., then you're in trouble. And lastly, to finish off, who was your man of the match?
It's a difficult one. No one was outstanding. Can I give it to two players?
Nah, it's got to be one man, mate. Can't be men of the match. It's got to be man of the match, mate.
I'll give it Hoyland.
Yeah? Why? Who was it between?
Hoyland and Garnacho.
Yeah. Why did you just shade Hoyland?
I just think he's going into his own now, and I think it's been coming, and I'm glad he's thriving again now.
And actually, I forgot to ask you this: do you think we can now? Are we firmly in that top 4 race?
No.
Or, no, still not for you.
We're still inconsistent in terms of performances.
Too early to say then.
I think if we beat Luton away and beat Villa away, then yeah, we can say we're back in the talks. But it's good wins against Wolves away and a good win at home today against West Ham. But the performance doesn't fill me with much hope going to Villa Park. So we'll see.
Nice one, Brad. Cheers, man. See you soon.